morning, Richmond boys and girls. Miss Hunter here, back to read to you again. I chose a book about friendship, which is the same theme of the book that I read to you way back, 2 months now, when we read Mean Jean, the Recess Queen. I chose a book about the same theme of friendship. The book this time is called Buddy and Earl, and it's a story of two animals and an act of friendship that happens between the two animals that I'd love for all of you boys and girls to learn about. I dedicate this story to all of our parents who are at home learning all this new technology to support their children as they attempt to learn from a distance. Enjoy the story of Buddy and Earl. It was a rainy afternoon. Buddy was feeling bored and lonely. Suddenly, Meredith ran into the living room carrying a mysterious box. Meredith put the box on the floor. "Stay, Buddy," she said. "I'll be right back." Buddy concentrated hard on staying. Then he got an itch. By the time he finished scratching, he'd forgotten all about staying. He trotted over and peered into the box. Inside, there was a strange-looking thing. Buddy stared at the thing. He wondered what it was. He sniffed and sniffed. "Maybe I should lick it," he thought. Maybe not. All at once, the thing began to snuffle and hiss and make funny popping sounds. "It's alive," thought Buddy. "How exciting." "Hello," cried Buddy. "My name is Buddy." "Hello," said the thing in a muffled voice. "My name is Earl." "I see," said Buddy. "And what are you, Earl?" "I am a race car," said Earl. Buddy studied Earl carefully. Then he said, "You do not have a steering wheel. You do not have wheels." "I do not think you are a car, Earl." "You're right," said Earl. "I'm not a race car. I'm a giraffe." Buddy thought about this. Then he said, "I'm pretty sure giraffes have long, graceful necks, Earl. As far as I can tell, you have no neck at all." "Good point," said Earl. "I'm not a giraffe. I'm a sea urchin." This did not seem right to Buddy either. "You look like a sea urchin, Earl, but I do not think you are a sea urchin," he said. "You see, sea urchins are underwater creatures, and the living room is not underwater." "There's obviously no fooling you, Buddy," said Earl, "so I'm going to just tell you the truth." Slowly, Earl changed from a tight ball of prickles into a flattish, prickly thing with a face. "The truth is, I'm a talking hairbrush." Buddy was almost positive that Earl was not a talking hairbrush. Before he could give voice to his doubts, however, Earl said, "And what are you, Buddy?" "Wait, don't tell me. Let me guess." Earl examined Buddy from top to bottom. "You're very tall," said Earl. "Are you a skyscraper?" "No," said Buddy. Earl examined Buddy from side to side. "You look very strong," said Earl. "Are you a rhinoceros?" "No," said Buddy. Earl examined Buddy from front to back. "You're furry with big ears and a long tail," said Earl. "Are you a mouse?" "No," said Buddy. "I was joking," said Earl. "I know you're not a mouse. You're a pirate, just like me." "I am?" said Buddy. "Yes, and that is our pirate ship," said Earl. "That is not a pirate ship," said Buddy. "That is a couch." "All hands on deck," bellowed Earl. "I am not allowed on the couch," said Buddy. "Pirates can do whatever they want," said Earl. "So help me out of this box, quick, before the sharks get me." Buddy did not want the sharks to get Earl, so he helped him out of the box. Earl climbed aboard the pirate ship. Buddy jumped up after him. Uh-oh, said Earl. We're heading into a storm. Uh-oh, said Buddy. Can you hear the wind howling, Buddy? Cried Earl. I can hear it, Earl, cried Buddy. Can you feel the waves crashing down on us, Buddy? Shouted Earl. I can feel them, Earl, shouted Buddy. Suddenly, Earl lurched sideways. Oh no, he gasped. We've hit a reef. Oh no, gasped Buddy. What's a reef? We're sinking fast, Buddy, shouted Earl. Quick, jump onto this lifeboat. That is not a lifeboat, shouted Buddy. That is a coffee table. Jump, roared Earl. Buddy jumped. Just then, Mom walked into the room. Buddy tried to look innocent as he slid along the deck of the lifeboat and toppled to the floor at her feet. What's going on here? Cried Mom. Oh, don't panic. We're both fine, said Earl. I gave orders to abandon ship. Mom didn't seem to hear Earl. You know, you're not allowed on the furniture, Buddy, she scolded. That was my fault, admitted Earl. I told the pirates. I told him that pirates could do whatever they wanted. And what have you done to poor little Earl? Asked Mom. He's been loyal and brave, the best first mate a pirate could ever have, replied Earl. Honestly, Buddy, grumbled Mom, sometimes I just don't know what gets into you. Mom put Earl in the box and put the box on the kitchen table. Then she went looking for Meredith. After she was gone, Buddy thought about how he didn't feel bored or lonely anymore. He thought about how Earl had taken responsibility for his part in the adventure. And boys and girls, he did that even though he didn't have to. What a good friend. Buddy thought about the nice things Earl had said about him. After he was done thinking, Buddy climbed onto the kitchen table and looked into Earl's box. I think I know what you are, Earl, he said. What do you think I am, Buddy? Asked Earl. I think you are a friend, said Buddy. I think you are right, said Earl. And that's the end. So I hope you enjoyed that story about friendship, a little bit different than Mean Jean the Recess Queen. However, I think the friendship between Buddy and Earl was a very powerful friendship. I think that the fact that Earl was willing to accept responsibility in a situation where he knew he could get in trouble was a pretty good sign of an awesome friend. They also had a lot of fun together. Earl was creative. It's fun to have friends that are creative and and can use their imagination and turn a couch into a pirate ship. So with that, boys and girls, I'll leave you here. If you look here, this story is in Epic. I know a lot of you guys are working in Epic with your teachers. And Buddy and Earl is from a series. It's an early reader series. So if you would like to check out some more Buddy and Earl books, you can check out Buddy and Earl and the Great Big Baby. Buddy and Earl go to school. Buddy and Earl meet the neighbors. And Buddy and Earl go exploring. I bet you that one will be fun. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the story. Stay well, stay safe. Get outside this weekend in the sun. Make sure you read, and move. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.